It was an exciting time to be in Gold Hill when the mines were active and prosperous, a time when the gold veins were plentiful and those seeking fortune were never far away. Today, you can walk the boardwalks where history was made, and you too can become part of the history of our tomorrows.
So many great musical things happen here. So when we were here during Lighting of the Fires, we saw not just some bluegrass music being performed, we saw some great music at the church, and we saw carolers.
Right.
So, but that is a common thing also, right? To have a diversity of things.
It is. It is. We're very diverse in everything that we do here because we want to draw so many different people from all walks of life to come together and experience everything here.
One of the things I've loved about our Christmas visit this year is seeing all the different types of people and the ages. I mean, little babies to people who are almost 100. I mean, it really has run the gamut. And not just one, there've been lots of families. We've got a nice little Christmas gift here. Who is this?
This is River.
Hello, River. How are you doing, friend? Hello, River. Hello.
Look at that.
Hello. Oh, hi,
How
baby.
precious. My
How
first
are you?
Christmas.
Do you take a sense of pride in knowing that this village that has been basically curated by a group of people who love heritage and they love history and place value in it, that so many other people come to have this experience with you?
It does make you feel good, and when they bring the kids, we've seen kids grow up coming here to Gold Hill. You know, from the time they were in strollers coming with mom and daddy, and now, you know, those teenagers are coming and bringing their girlfriends and boyfriends,
That's great.
and some grew up and got married here.
Right. Darius, you're not here by yourself. Your son's here with you also. Family's here. I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, what are your thoughts and hopes, you know, for your son and the future and other young people in this community?
Well, I'm really fortunate. I've got all of my kids. I have 2 girls and 1 son, and they love to come here. Of course, Madison still lives in Gold Hill, and I'm hoping that you know, they'll remain interested and keep this process moving forward.
Madison, what a great little village you live in, buddy.
I'm telling you, it's a great place to live. I've lived here my whole life. It's like stepping back in an old Western film or something. You know, it's definitely taken a step back in time.
Yeah. You have a very unique position in the fact that you're part of a family that's helped really bring alive the village the way it is now. And that's your father, Darius.
Yes, yes.
So this puts a little bit of pressure on you as the village moves forward and for future generations. So how do you feel about that?
Sometimes overwhelming, but overall, I'm looking forward to seeing the village continue to grow as, you know, I grow along with it. We're going to continue getting old together, and this is a place where I was born and raised, and I'm planning on staying my whole entire life to ride this bad boy out. We're gonna.
That's great. Vivian, you're a Rhodes Scholar, so you take this message of the heritage and the history of gold in the Carolinas around to schools and various places throughout the Carolinas. How is that message received?
Not enough people realize that gold was discovered right here in North Carolina first.
That's
in America.
amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
It's amazing. It's a wonderful piece of our history here. We have a lot of great American history and world history right here in the Carolinas.
We really
So
do.
that's a very special thing.
We really do.
Another one of the things I found charming about Gold Hill and the holiday season is the Thanksgiving dinner that you have right here
Right
in this
here.
place with people in the village. You all literally come together, right?
We do. We do. Thanksgiving evening, we have a great dinner, and it all started with our buddy Tom Knowles, who's president of the Preservation Society here, and nobody has a house big enough to house everybody on a holiday anymore.
Right.
So yeah, we came together and we had 28 people this year.
Wow. But you do something during Christmas as well. The men's club here does something very special for the seniors that might be alone. They bring them all together, right?
They do. Our Gold Hill Men's Club raises money each year through an oyster roast to bring all of our seniors together for a Christmas dinner. The men's club host that, and of course their wives do a big part in making that happen. And it's a great gathering. And the seniors in the community love it.
Right. So it gives, is that the only time of the year that they all come together?
As far as all of them getting together, yeah. And it's a great meal that the guys plan and cook for them. And,
Right.
you know, the guys do all the cooking for this too. So,
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Darius, your shop here is certainly a beautiful place for people to come and visit. But it's full of things that not only you discover and you put on the shelf, but some of these things you actually have a hand in making, right?
That is correct.
And you have a shop.
I do. I have a shop, we call it the parts department.
So what do you do back there?
In order to have product that you can sell at a good price or a reasonable price, I buy some items that need repair work.
A little TLC.
A little TLC, that's
Right.
right. And that's what I do back there. That
Do you have any
type of
toys?
stuff. I do. As a matter of fact, I just finished up with a biplane that is located in the store, and I only have one ticket left, so you might want it.
that might be great. So did you build it? Did you make it?
I had to replace the propeller, and I had to do a little bit of other restoration work on it in order for it to get off the ground.
Okay.
But now I'm confident with this new propeller and this other adjustments I've made in the wings that you'll be just fine.
You think we can take off now? Wait a minute, wait. Are you telling me that here we are during the holiday season, and in Gold Hill, there's a toy workshop?
You could say that, yes.
And toys are actually made and then put on the shelf and people can come and get them?
You could say that.
Wow, I
Yeah.
wonder what that means. Wow. Well, my friend, I'm so glad to see so many people having so much fun here during the holiday season. We could not have picked a better place to have our Carolinas Heritage Christmas than right here in Gold Hill. You know what? Are you up for maybe going and getting a roasted marshmallow?
never turn down a roasted marshmallow.
Let's go do it.
Let's go.
What a great time we've had in historic Gold Hill, North Carolina. The perfect place for our Carolinas Heritage Christmas. And just like Santa, we've got to take off. I'm just waiting on my ride. Oh, look at that.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, David, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? Have you had
I'm
a big
doing
time to go around?
great. Oh, what a wonderful day it's been.
I'm
It's been
telling you.
fantastic.
Well, I'm glad. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. I just love this wonderful. There have been so many people here, David.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I wish you'd been here all day. It was just wonderful. Merry Christmas, everyone.